Ma Rainey's Black Bottom came out yesterday on Netflix, and it stars Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman in his last film performance ever. It tells the real story of Ma Rainey, played by Viola Davis, and the clashing of her and some of the bandmates, mainly Chadwick Boseman's Leve, while they're trying to record some songs back in 1927 in Chicago. This movie means a lot to a ton of people, myself included, because as much as I hate to say it, it is Chadwick Boseman's final performance. It's the last time we'll be able to see him, and I get chills talking about it, but this one is worth watching, trust me. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom sure is an interesting title, and it made for some fun conversations earlier today when I told people what I had watched, and they're like, what? And I'm like, Netflix movie, Chadwick Boseman, and they're like, oh, okay. You know, that made for some fun reactions, but trust me, this is one of the best films of the year. Not only are the performances outstanding, and I'll make sure to talk about them later, don't worry, this is such a well-made film. It's a very tight movie because the main location is in this recording studio, and I think that actually helped the film because it makes it seem very claustrophobic and tense. This is more of a character and dialogue movie than it is a big music movie, and I actually really appreciated that. The script and direction are phenomenal here. It's a very fast movie with the dialogue because there's always someone talking or there's these really fast exchanges. But what also really helps is that the camera never really stopped moving, so it's always following around these characters. It really keeps us in the moment, but the film also isn't scared to slow down and focus in on some of these characters for a few minutes, and mainly Chadwick Boseman's character. His performance is one of, if not the best of the year. I'm not just saying that, and everyone's going to be talking about his performance because obviously we lost him sadly earlier this year. But this is the best performance I've seen from him. I still need to see, I think it's called Get It Up and 42, but I mean, this is some of the best work easily of the year. Down to such details as his lip quivering, he tapped into something else here, and without spoiling it, he goes to some pretty dark places in some of these scenes when they're dealing with something like racism. Viola Davis also gives this fantastic performance here. She really nails the full of herself and hard to work with attitude that this person had, and everyone's gonna be talking about Chadwick Boseman for good reason, but she should not be overshadowed. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is one of this year's best films. Although it may feel a little uneventful and doesn't have a high rewatchability factor, its tight script and direction really make this one great, with the addition of Viola Davis and especially Chadwick Boseman that elevate this one to a must watch. I'm gonna give Ma Rainey's Black Bottom an A-. Yeah, the name might be a little bit weird, but hey, that's the name of the song, and they decided, and you know, you're gonna have to explain to some people, but that's all part of it. It's funny. I honestly highly recommend this movie. Chadwick Boseman, like, rest in power, man. It's weird. It still kind of hurts to this day hearing about that. To know that this is the last time we'll see him on screen. I know that, I got chills all over my body. A lot of people teared up during this movie, and trust me, there are many scenes. I will not spoil anything. But this guy better get an Oscar nomination, if not a win. I mean, this is something else. But if you've seen Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, please tell me what you think of it in the comments down below. And all this week, up until Christmas, I'll be having Christmas videos. I finally watched The Santa Claus, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York movie night, the movies I watch every Christmas season, my classic review of the month for It's a Wonderful Life, which I'm so excited to see. And then on Christmas Day, I'll have my Christmas haul. And then you'll see the rest after that. I won't say any more. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Over and out.